Assalamu alaikum, family. This is Ryan X coming to you live on here. I hope that you're having a blessed and wonderful day. Hope that everything's going well for you. Hope you're having a blessed and wonderful week thus far. We have one more day, and then afterwards, the weekend, the 3 day weekend. This is a 3 day weekend. Just remember that it's coming up, the last official weekend of the summer. So I hope you all will have a blessed and wonderful day today. And looking forward to the 3 day weekend. Um, and in case you're having one of those days or having one of those weeks, always remember this. Tough times don't last, tough people do. Keep your hope, trust, and faith in Allah God, and He will see you through. I could definitely bear witness to that. Simplified accounting, salute to you. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you. So, getting to the topic for this video. So, I don't know if y'all have seen this, but Rajah Jackson, the son of Rampage Jackson, is Rajah as an MMA fighter. Honestly, I had never heard of him. I heard of Rampage Jackson, but I didn't know about Rajah Jackson until this incident, unfortunately. So he was backstage or in the I guess the parking lot of an arena before a wrestling match. So this wrestler who wrestling out of Knox Wrestling, the Knox Wrestling Foundation. It's a training. It's like a the minor leagues for the WWE, if you will. It's like a small wrestling circuit. It's called Knox Wrestling. It's operated by Rikishi. Y'all remember Rikishi, the big fat Samoan dude? His signature move is that he would throw you up against the ropes, against the corner of the ring, and put his butt in your face and shake it. It was crazy what he would do. But anyway, it's operated by Rikishi, WWE legend. So Psycho Stu is one of their wrestlers. So Rajah Jackson is sitting in the parking lot of I guess of the arena, and Psycho Stu has what looks it was a can of beer, and he smashes it on Rajah Jackson's head, and Rajah Jackson's like, "What the fuck, man? What the, you know, just going off because he don't know like he like what the hell? I'm sitting back here, and then what the hell, man?" And so Psycho Stu thinking it's part of a job, it's part of the work. That's what they call it in wrestling. It's part of the act. But little does he know that Rajah Jackson didn't was not a he's not he doesn't wrestle in Knox Wrestling. Peace, brother. King Lee. Salute to you, brother. Thank you for tuning in, soldier. Appreciate you, black man. Um, so he don't know that he's part of the angle. The angle is the storyline. And for those of you who are wrestling fans, the angle is the storyline because we know wrestling is scripted for the most part. But this wasn't scripted. So Rajah Jackson is upset. He has to be held back. He threatens to kick Psycho Stu's ass. Now this is all on video. Keep that in mind. I'm gonna come back to that later. This is all on video. So they separate them. One thing leads to another. They separate them. You know, words were exchanged. Well, more so from Rajah Jackson's side. So Psycho Stu apologized when he realized that Rajah Jackson wasn't part of the angle. He's like, "Oh man," he said, I really effed up." So he apologizes profusely. "Hey man, I'm sorry. Yada yada yada. Man, I didn't know. I'm sorry, man. We good, bro. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry." They dap it up, whatever, shake on it. Everything seems to be cool, right? So we think. So Rajah Jackson, it's another wrestler. I can't think of his name that's wrestles in Knox Wrestling. Another wrestler. They're walking through the hallways, going into the arena, And he was like, yeah, man, you should get your lick back. Meaning, oh no, he should get your receipt. You should get your receipt, meaning you should get your lick back, get retribution. Thinking it's part of the angle, not dawning on him, not, oh no, it's not. So Roger Jackson said, yeah, I'm gonna get my receipt. I'm gonna beat the hell out, I'm gonna get my receipt. Again, all on video. So he goes up, sits in the front row of the venue, small venue. Psycho Stew's having a match. Rajah Jackson runs from his seat into the ring, lifts up Psycho Stew, again, all on video, lifts him up, slams him backwards. Meanwhile, while he's slamming, when he slammed him, Psycho Stew's head bounced off the mat. I mean, he slammed him with force. Bam! Slams him. Head bounces off the mat like it was a basketball. Now, Psycho Stew is unconscious. He's knocked out cold from the slam. His head slammed on the mat hard. This isn't fake, y'all. Rajah Jackson proceeds to get on top of Psycho Stew while he's unconscious and started wailing on him 20 times. I don't think y'all heard what I said. He got on top of Psycho Stew and started wailing on him 20 times while he's unconscious. It took multiple wrestlers to pull him off of an unconscious Psycho Stew. Meanwhile, what I keep saying, it's all on video. Psycho Stew goes to the hospital. He was in critical but stable condition. He lost some teeth. It was so bad that witnesses said, fellow wrestlers said, that he was choking on his own blood and on his own front teeth. Let me repeat what I just said. The man was choking on his own blood and his own front teeth. This is how hard Rajah Jackson was hitting Psycho Stew in the face. That's welling on him. It's all on video. This man could have died. By the grace of Allah, he did not. Before I go any further, hit that thumbs up button, smash that thumbs up button now. Hit the subscribe button so you get notifications whenever I do videos on here. So he's in critical but stable condition. He regains consciousness, and thank Allah that he's responding. He's able to respond. He's in some significant pain, no doubt, of course, but he's out of the woods as far as, with it being touch and go with his condition. He's able to respond, and as far as I know, he's still in the hospital, but he's recuperating. But Rajah Jackson beat the hell out this man. He almost killed him. He could have killed him. So I'll say all this to say this. Rajah Jackson is in a whole heap of trouble. A whole heap of trouble. I just saw that the LAPD, they're investigating this whole incident. But that's the least of Rajah Jackson's troubles. Being investigated by the LAPD for this incident, that's the least of his worries, his troubles. Because he faces being sued heavily by Psycho Stew, by Knox Wrestling, by the fans that was around, because there were little children there. I read a report where a little boy said, "Is Psycho Stew dead?" So the mental trauma from the fans, from Psycho Stew's fellow wrestlers, not to mention Psycho Stew. Oh, and by the way, I have to throw this out there. Psycho Stew is a veteran of the military. He suffered PTSD, and wrestling was his way to kind of get through his PTSD. I read that in a report. So now this man's PTSD has gotten worse. So now he's going to sue him for that. And if y'all think his lawyer or lawyers are not going to jump at this, you know they're in his ear. Michael Irvin said that on his podcast. Michael Irvin said an attorney, this is going to fall in their lap if he hasn't already got an attorney or attorneys. They're like, you know what? We could get you a huge payday. You have a case, which he does have a case. And it's all on video. Bro. And I could understand if Rajah Jackson would have did this after the heat of the moment, after this dude busted a beer can on top of his head. I could see if he would have whipped his ass then in the heat of the moment, because that would have been like self-defense. Like, bro, what the? And then beat his ass. I could understand it then. But you had over an hour to think about it. You even pieced it up with the man, making him think that everything was all good. You had this man thinking, okay, we good, bro. Yeah, we good, man. All is good. All is well. We just move forward. Understand it was a mistake. We good, bro. We good. This man thinking everything is good. Then you ambush him, pretty much an ambush, and slam him on his head, knocking him unconscious, and then beat him to a bloody pulp. So one could say it was premeditated because you had time to think about it. You have ample time. You didn't handle it in the heat of the moment. You waited. And then you were on video saying that you was going to get your receipt. Bro, come on, man. You sunk your battleship, brother. You sunk your battleship. Now you're in a whole heap of trouble. That's just the lawsuits. Not to mention, they could file criminal charges against you because that's premeditated murder. That's premeditated attempted murder or something to that on that effect. Yes. That's what you're looking at. I'm not an attorney and I don't play one on TV, nor do I pretend to be one, but I can imagine that they're going to try to hit you with attempted murder charges, premeditated, because you had time to think about it. You made this man think that everything was all good under false pretenses. You had every intention on harming this man. So you're looking at, bruh, you in a whole heap of trouble. You may be facing jail time. On top of the lawsuit, on top of the monetary losses. Now your father's going to get sued. Your father's in this, and he's receiving death threats. So now you done brought the heat on your pops. And it's just an unfortunate incident. It should have never happened. Why was Rajah Jackson? Okay, I guess I get that he was there to attend the match, but why even put him in that situation? Rikishi, yes, you're responsible for this too. Why put Psycho Stu and Rajah Jackson in that situation? Because this could have gone worse than what it did. Someone could have lost their life. And then this would have been a whole nother conversation. Then Rajah Jackson would have been facing prison time. Serious prison time. He's already facing some time in prison. But probably not as long as it would have been had Psycho Stu been killed. But Rikishi, why put this man in that situation? Both men, why put him in that situation? Because Psycho Stu thinking it was part of an angle. It was a job. But it wasn't. Rajah Jackson was a part of the storyline. He wasn't part of the angle. So there's that. Why put this man in that situation? Where was security? When y'all saw that Rajah Jackson realized He wasn't part of the angle. Security should have escorted him out. Say, man, hey, listen, you got to get out of here. We don't want this to get any go left. We don't want it to get any worse than what it already has. So you need to leave. And he should have been escorted. His ass should have been escorted from the venue. But no, y'all let it continue, and now look what happened. So Psycho Stu has a lot of paydays coming on top of his mental, not his physical injuries, but his mental trauma. The man had PTSD. He's a veteran. So now he could sue Knox Wrestling and Rikishi on top of Rampage Jackson and Raja Jackson. Wow. Wow. We're talking in the millions. In the millions. Y'all hear me? He's going to sue them up the wazoo. And he has a case. Now, I don't know how Raja Jackson attorney or attorneys are going to spin this. Hey, he didn't know. He was led to believe that they ambushed him. He didn't know about this, which he didn't. He's traumatized. Oh, you know what? Not it just came to me. So they said that Raja Jackson, days before this incident, that he suffered a concussion in a sparring match. He suffered a concussion. So they could say he suffered head trauma and he didn't know. But I'm not buying that because he had ample time to think about getting his receipt, aka his revenge, his retribution. So I don't see them winning that battle, but hey, if you get a good attorney, who knows? But that's legal fees. So this brother gonna have to pay out the ass, and he's in a whole heap of trouble. So we should see how this unfold. If there are any updates, I will come back on here and let y'all know what comes down. But it's not looking good for Raja Jackson, and he has himself to blame. I know Jason Whitlock loves to play the race card, but he loves to accuse other people of playing a race card, other black people of playing a race card, and he's the biggest race baiter there is on the internet. On who has a podcast. He want to try to spin it as a racial thing when it's like, bro, no, stop it, bro, stop it. It's not that. It's a right or wrong thing. That's what it is. It's a right or it's an issue of morals. It's an issue of morality, of doing what's right and wrong. It's not about race. And yes, you can make the case that things have become racial in this day and age that we're living in, but that's because white people have made it about that. But that's a different story for a different day. But what this is about is doing what's right and wrong. I could understand if Raja Jackson would have handled Psycho Stu after the incident happened, because it could make a case as self-defense. But he had over an hour to think about this, and then you on video saying, "I'm gonna get my receipt," or something to that effect to another wrestler. Bro, come on. This was premeditated. You went overboard. You took it too far, way too far. And it's all video evidence. So you can't deny it. But again, like I said a few seconds ago, we shall see how this unfolds. But it's not looking good for brother, man. It's not. for Brother Raja. It's not looking good for him. And, you know, this goes to what I've been saying on here so many times. We have got to learn conflict resolution. We have got to learn conflict resolution. It's a must. I agree. I'm all in agreement with defending yourself. You fight, we're taught in Islam, you fight with those who fight with you. You do not kill anyone who's not worthy of death if it's not permitted by Allah. If it's not permitted by Allah, God, you do not bring them, you do not kill them. Now, but you do defend yourself. That's what we're taught in Islam. Fight with those who fight with you. But here's the thing, though. In Islam, if someone hit us, we don't wait and then plan it and then plan our attack, because that's premeditation, and that will get you locked up and get you in a whole lot of trouble. You handle it then and there. You do not wait and think about it and then act. No, you don't do that. We're not taught to do that in Islam. That is a criminal act. And we're not criminals. Some of us have come from a life of crime, but we don't resort back to that, is what I'm saying. We're in the world, but we're not of the world, if you get what I'm saying. If that makes sense. So yeah, we fight with those who fight with us. Self-defense. We're not a turn the other cheek religion. No, hell to the no. You hit me in my right cheek and I turn to the left one so you can hit me in that one. The hell out of here with that. You hit me once, you don't get hit back. It's not going to be a second hit. So that's what we're taught. But on that note, hit that thumbs up button, smash that thumbs up button down, hit that subscribe button so you get notifications whenever I do videos on here. I'm going to hop off of here. I think I made my point, got my point across with this topic. Drop your comments below. Let me know what you think. I would love to hear them. Share this video. Share it. Let's flood the algorithm with it. Let's have the conversation, because we need to talk about another thing, mental illness, PTSD, conflict resolution. These are things that need to be discussed when it comes to incidents like this. Because what Raja Jackson did, that was mental illness. He was not in his right mind. He was not in his right state of mind. You cannot tell me otherwise, because a rational person would not have reacted that way. It's no way in hell. So mental illness, PTSD, and conflict resolution all need to be addressed when it comes to incidents such as this. So let's flood this video, flood the algorithm with this video, share it. I know there are going to be those who disagree with me. I understand this, and I'm cool with that. All I ask is that we agree to disagree without being disagreeable. In our disagreements, let's use logic, common sense, facts, and respect, not emotion and disrespect. That'll get you nowhere. Oh damn, I lost my train of thought. Support my YouTube videos and my future projects. It'd be greatly appreciated. So please continue to support your brother. Thank y'all for rocking with me for all these years. I don't take it for granted. I really appreciate it, and I cannot do these without y'all love and support. So please continue to do so. Please continue to support your brother. Brothers as well as sisters, y'all be safe out here. Beware and be aware. Satan comes to kill, steal, and destroy now more than ever before. Whether you're going to work, coming home from work, school has started back in many parts of the country. Um, whether you dropping your children off at school, picking them up, running errands, on vacation still, or just at home doing nothing. Still, beware, and be aware. Because this Satan comes to kill, steal, and destroy. Oh, shout out to Maven, former WWE wrestler. Shout out to him for bringing us to light this incident. He did an excellent job on breaking this down. So shout out to Maven. On that note, y'all have a blessed and wonderful day. I love y'all and take care. I'll talk to y'all sooner than later. Inshallah. I'm out. Assalamu alaikum.